Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Incredible Chess. And yeah guys, welcome to my first repertoire of the King's Indian Defense. Yes guys, this is my first repertoire of the King's Indian Defense. The very dangerous, aggressive, powerful King's Indian Defense. So there are actually many variations in the King's Indian Defense and it's actually very complex. But don't worry, I will show you some amazing chess traps in the King's Indian. So if you're first time on my channel and want to learn some cool chess tricks to become a better chess player, then start now by subscribing my channel. Okay, so let's start. Guys, the best thing about the King's Indian is that you can play this opening against d4, e4, c4, f4, anything. So let's start with the main move, which is d4. Black responds with knight to f6, c4, now g6, which is the King's Indian defense, knight to c3, bishop to g7, and the move e4. Guys, this is the King's Indian defense where now black plays the standard move d6. And this is the critical point of the King's Indian. From here, white has many variations, a lot of variations. The standard variation, the 4 pawns attack, the simist attack, or the bishop d3, the modern era line. But guys, today we are gonna see a very popular opening, a very popular system which is known as the bishop to g5, which is the Averbakh system. Yes guys, bishop to g5, and this is the Averbakh system. It is one of the most popular systems at this critical point, which is also played by many grandmasters. From here, black plays the typical move, castle on the king side. Now white plays bishop to e2, now knight b to d7, now queen to d2, and now c6, knight to f3, and now black exploits in the center with the move e5. This is a very typical structure of the King's Indian. From here, the main move is castle on the king side, but if your opponent plays d5, which is also a popular move, then black would simply play knight to c5, and you can see there is much pressure on e4. So to avoid all this, white continues with castle, and now we play e captures d4, knight captures d4, and the move knight to c5. And guys, we have set our trap. Yes guys, black has set his trap. So you can see that these two knights are attacking on the e4 pawn. So white has to defend this. From here, white has many options, but one of the most popular moves, which is the highestly played move in the online database, is f3. And if your opponent plays f3, which is also played by a 2500 grandmaster, then he's gone. Let me show you how can you destroy white from here. Guys, before showing that, if your opponent continues with the move bishop to f3 or something like queen to c2 or queen to f4, then don't worry, black has a very comfortable game. So the main move, the critical move, f3. But everything looks good except one move. Bam! Knight captures e4. Yes guys, this move completely shuts off white's all ideas. For now, it's looking like a big time disaster, but it's a big time disaster for white. Let me show you how can you destroy white from here. So here white has some options. First of all, let's start with the most worst option, which is bishop captures d8. From here we are gonna play knight captures d2, attacking the rook. So if rook to d1, then we are gonna capture this knight. Bishop captures d4, check, king moves, and now we capture the d8 bishop, and now white captures the knight, and we come back. And after the whole transaction, you can see that black emerged as a clear piece up and also a pawn up. This means 4 points up, and this is clearly winning for black. Going back, from here, if your opponent plays a smart move, which is bishop to e7, then don't worry. We are gonna play Bishop captures d4, check. Now king goes to h1, and now we play simply capture the rook. Bishop captures. Now we capture the bishop, and now rook captures f1, and after the whole transaction you can see that it's again the same story. Black emerged as a clear piece up and also a pawn up advantage, and this is clearly winning for black. So guys, in this position now we know that bishop captures d8 is a big time blunder. So what can white plays accept this? Okay, let's see. What if knight captures d4, simply capturing the knight. From here we are gonna simply capture the e4 knight, pawn captures, and now we capture the d4 knight, check. And now we have forced white to capture our bishop, and now we simply gobble up the g5 bishop. And after the whole transaction you can see that black emerged as a clear pawn up. Okay, so you are now saying that what if queen captures d6, and now it's equal. Guys, here we have a beautiful tactic. Can you find it? Yes, it's queen to e3, check. If king simply moves, then we are going to simply capture the bishop, and we are a clearly piece up. We are a black emerges a clear piece advantage for nothing. So that's not possible. So the only move here possible is rook to f2, defending the bishop. And now guys, we simply gobble up this pawn, and after the whole transaction you can see that black emerged as a clear pawn advantage. Now the next move, and probably the last move I want to consider, is f captures z4. More or less same story. Here we are gonna simply capture the d4 knight, check. Queen captures d4, queen captures g5, and now queen captures d6. Guys, now you can notice that if we play queen to e4, e3 check, but this e4 pawn is protected by the knight. So what do? Guys, we simply capture this pawn with the knight. So knight captures e4, attacking the knight and also the queen. Now knight captures the e4. For timing, it's looking that white is a clear piece up, but that's a mistake. Here we play the dashing move, queen to e3 check, the decisive move. And here if rook to f2, then we simply gobble up this knight, and after the whole transaction you can see that black emerged as a clear pawn advantage. Also in this position, if your opponent just sides his king, like king to h1, then black has the option here to capture the bishop or knight. Here my recommendation is to capture the bishop, because after this, yes, black emerged as a clear pawn advantage. But you can see that if white does not have accurate play, then he could also be, yes, 2 pawn advantage or maybe 3 pawn advantage, because in this position you can see that the black queen is attacking 2 pawns and also 1 knight. So guys, this was the wonderful chess trap against the Averbakh system. Guys, this was my first repertoire for the King's Indian defense. Don't worry, I'm also going to show you other repertoires and how to play the King's Indian defense against the other variations like the standard, semi-mixed attack, 4 pawns attack, the modern era, the Zerkadron line, and many more. So guys, this was an amazing chess trap. Yes? Then hit the like button, guys. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what type of videos you all want. And guys, help me to reach 100 subscribers. As I reach 100 subscribers, you know I'm gonna do a Q&A and also a surprise giveaway. So stay tuned for all that. And yeah guys, stay tuned for more awesome videos and keep watching Incredible Chess.